Well, hello guys, hope you're doing well. In this video, we will be installing a Fruition design kit. So one of them is S19 Pro. That's going to be a second video with this little fan spoofers. And this one is for KS3. That's my second KS3 that I just got a couple weeks from Tswift. And it's ready to be installed. So will be two parts. I don't want to make the video super long. I always do them quite a bit long videos. So this is going to be going in the second video for BMKS Max if you want to check it out separately. So this video will be just for KS3 only. I still wondering if BMKS will accept those fan spoofers, because I don't know what kind of connectors they are there. So we'll open up then and see. So if you're interested in see that, check out the video. It will be separate video for this BMKS kit. So I'll be stopping the video, this video in the video, so just I can pause and explain you guys what I did there for KS3. And so let's get going. I'm gonna skip that part and we'll just something that I want to mention. There is a few pictures I've seen that the guys doing using this kit and putting this for KS0 Pros. Two of those you can add basically right there and put the AC Infinity fan and just blow through those KS0 Pro. I think it's a little overkill because you're gonna use, even on the low settings, a lot of power, like 40 watts probably, or 30 watts. So I don't know if it's worth it, but it's gonna get a lot of air pushing through. So let's get to the part where we're gonna get this KS3. Let's get ready for KS3 2 installation kit. So I'll switch that. Alright, sorry about that. That's the, so now we're gonna remove these covers from here from KS3 and disconnect the fans, and basically pretty standard process, nothing fancy. You probably have seen this video multiple times, just want to kind of refresh it. So let's get to it. Move these covers, upper cover, disconnect carefully the fans. Over here when you pull now on the new batch of the KS3, what they did, Iceriver did wrap the wires of the fans with some kind of tape, which make it slightly thicker, and it's really, you have to pass one by one. Make sure you pass first connector that it's closer to the frame. This way it gets you, it lets you slide through, otherwise it doesn't go through. So yeah, be careful there. I kind of spent a little bit of time just to figure it out. Alright, so once you pull that through, yeah, see how I did just the first one and then the second one. So once you get them out, it's pretty much standard. You'll just take them out. And here on PSU fans, what I'm doing, I'm removing these little screens, the black screens, and I leave in just one screw, actually this screw right there, so I can slide that screen and then reattach the internal screw and then put the screw back together. I'll show you guys right there. So when I did that, the fan doesn't fall down or slip out of the alignment, so I can just attach the screw here and then take the last screw and put it back. So I using these 4 internal screws. I'm leaving them in. They're pretty flush, no problem. And then I'll put this kit here, and I just only gonna use external 4 screws. It's gonna be plenty. I think it's enough. I'm not gonna use the internal ones. So if in case I need to switch PSU, I don't need to deal with removing a bunch of stuff. I can just unscrew 4 screws. The fan's not gonna come out. I'm gonna prep same way the new PSU and just swap it. Okay, so that's the main part of it. So you'll just take it out, and here you go. You're ready to connect your thing there. So that's basically explaining how to get that done. So there's nothing fancy. So when the fan goes in, it just 4 screws gonna go on the outside. Now also I'm gonna do pre-drill these 2 holes right there for my, kind of forgot that the first, but I need to pre-drill so I can remove those little screws, and when I do need to repaste it, I'll be just easily doing that. Make sure you use the right type of screws. The machine screws goes into the metal fan, and the plastic type screws goes into the PSU fans. All right, so there is nothing really difficult to do, really basic. Don't over tight this screw. I use on a very low mode on my default, so it just stops there on number 1, and that's pretty much it. So here I forgot, like this all 4 screws I want to be accessible, so this bottom 2 screws gets covered with Fruition design kit over there. So I just gonna pre-drill the holes all the way through, and it will allow me to remove later for if I need to repaste that Ks3. So that's what I did. I pre-drilled them, made them, put all the screws in, tied them one more time. All right, and then we're ready for spoofers. Actually, I'm gonna rewind that real quick. So make sure you put all 4 spoofers, those fan spoofers that comes with the kit, in this envelope with instructions. Pretty easy to put in. They're gonna look just like that. And yep, that's it. We're gonna put the cover back, screw back in, and this little cover slides back in. So the upper section, same thing. We'll just gonna put all the screws in, and it's pretty much ready to go. We're gonna tie this AC Infinity fan connected here. Need to use a flat screwdriver. For some reason I didn't have 5/16 kit. All right, so and it's ready to go in my shed back. Everything connected. Looks like we can get our Tswift 8800 firmware updated on this guy. Now I was waiting for it to install. Then the second video will be for IBLink, so that guy needs to wait. So let's put it in the shed. Let's see what's going on. So right here we have everything here connected. We have the Ethernet, the power cable connected. I have AC Infinity fan. Need to connect to Wi-Fi real quick so we can set our settings. I have this pre-drill hole for sensor. So let's get that part done. It's gonna go right here on this bench after I get this all set up and running. So this is just temporarily setting here. So don't watch my wires. Don't do that. Those cables are all messed up. We need to get them all connected. So we are started the miner. Looks like everything normal now. All the lights, the light green flashing. And we're running, I connected, and we're running on the 8. This PIT is 8 from the sensor we connected, and it's after mode for AC Infinity controller. Sorry about the focus there, but it's all good. We're mining right now. So on the Iceriver monitor tool, what do we have here? Alright, so I upgraded my firmware to 8800 version of the free version with the dev fee, which is only 0.5%, the Tswift overclocks. And I'm gonna post link down below for how to get it, where to get it from Tswift. And just to compare, I have this is my paid overclocks on my first Ks3. And it runs kind of between 87, you saw the 9000 gigahash, sometimes it's go 9100 gigahash, but overall it's been holding on the pool for 8 point, the average is like 8.7. I had the restart here. What was going on there? The fans actually disconnected, so I had to, it's resetted the miner. So but it's hovering around 8.7, 8.8 in average, which I'm pretty happy with this setup for now. The temperature is pretty good on the over here on the sensors. Now on my second one that we just installed, we're also gonna check the temperature on the tool, but it all looks fine. It's popped out on the pool now. So we're gonna see this miner getting updated, and we'll should get this hash rate and balance it out. So it was running on 85 version free firmware with the dev fee, and it was doing the average like 8.4 terahash. So we'll see with 8.8 firmware 8800 how close we're gonna get together these two miners. So as you can see, this is my KS3 and this is my KS3, the first one, and that's the second one up on the top. Let's switch them around. So my first one that I got, this is the paid version over there. It's been running for a day. Obviously it's restarted like I said. So look at the temperatures here. It's pretty good temperatures for a day. It's not too hot. It's pretty cool outside. It's actually probably around 70 degrees. So the cool air comes from outside. Keeping the board, the 75 on the chip is highest, and obviously the board temperature is like pretty much around 40s. Very low, right? And it's getting pretty good. Actually, no rejected shares, and it's getting 89 average, 30-minute average there. And on the pool you saw it's about 8.7. So after restart, it's probably gonna get a little closer to maybe 8.8. Sometimes it's 8.7 terahash. So now compare that to my free overclock that I just installed. I do get one rejected share. I don't know why. Maybe because when it's starting, it's get that. But overall, the temperatures looks also pretty good. 77 on the chip, 75, 77. Compare here, we had 75, 71, 71. So I'm assuming this. Let's check it out on Xfinity fan controller, because we're gonna see right away what are we running. I'm pretty sure we run probably on the similar speeds. So here we go. This is our AC Infinity. So you can see my KS3-1. Actually, I have to rename it because I have two of them now. So you could simply just put KS3, and I'm gonna put 1-1 here. Done, save. All right, so now we're not gonna get confused. So this is my KS3-1, the first one that's on the top here. And our fan running around 90% because of the temperature setting I did. Actually going to see like a 100% sometimes. So I probably can reduce slightly my settings because it doesn't really need to go that high. Now our KS3 second one is hovering between 80 and 90% right now. So it also probably a little overkill, but I like to keep them, keep those chips a little cooler when it's possible. So if it's 77, it's fine. I want to keep them below 80 if possible. When it goes hot during the day, sometimes it's just gonna go up higher, so that's fine. Sometimes it goes to 81, 85 degrees, which is just below 90. It's probably good, but below 80 it's ideal, I would think, because this performs really smoothly. You could see like it went to 9 gigahash in average, and this guy, the free firmware, running around 88.45, and I've seen that going to 89 too. So it's just restarted. It's been only 40 minutes, so we'll give it a day, and I'll probably update that on my weekly update. So that's pretty much it for this video. You guys can see that it's my setup there, the temperatures I set for each individual. So it's not the same temperatures because the sensor probably slightly catching the different temperature on the exhaust, but I'd like to keep the chip. So what I do when I adjust my AC Infinity fan, I'm watching the chip temperatures, not necessarily my fan temperatures only, so I can reduce slightly there my after settings to keep these temps a little bit cooler, right? So what else there? That's pretty much it for this KS3 Fruition design kit. I think everything looks good. Let's take a look on miner right here. See, it's right there in my shed running up there. Obviously I have my lights turned down, so you can turn them back on. Let's see, boom, sorry about that. Right there, my light, shed light, on. And now we have the light, so it's a little bit brighter, right? Did I turn the wrong light? Have two kinds of light now, it's good. Okay. All right, so just want you guys to see this is Ks3 on the left, and this is running pretty smoothly. All the lights went red, two reds there, and then it's starting, and then you see the blinking green light. That's how it's supposed to be. Where a BUYMINERS Max is just have also green light running on the bottom on the right side. So it's kind of similar setup, almost identical. It just kind of flipped and reversed, and you know, all that kind of stuff. But you have also red lights there, two of them, and then one red light, and then the green on the bottom. So that's, you know, a few differences. Obviously, the fans are running. You can't even see they're dark and black inside. So that's pretty much it for this video. I want to keep it a little shorter, but it's already 16 minutes. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you on the next one for BUYMINERS Max Fruition kit installation.